So in this practice tonight, we will be doing a little preparation for headstand. And let's just see, like maybe your feet never leave the floor because I don't want any more pressure than, I don't know, everybody put your hand on the top of your head, palm on the top of your head. Um, just press into your hand rather than your hand pressing into your head, press your head into your hand. Yeah, you lost just grew an inch. Cool. So that's the awareness and that's the amount of pressure. If I ever had your head on the floor, that's the pressure, not more. And if there's more, that's your clue to don't go any further. Okay. And then in that, when we're in that experience of all of the bodies aligned up, it's all stacked up, and your crown chakra is aligned, then we can be just pure with the pose as it is and just breathe into it for a few moments. So I'm going to offer alignment cues throughout the practice and then offer a few moments of you just to be pure with the pose as it is for your body. Okay. All right. Let's actually start in a seated position. Maybe sitting on a block so that your hips can be high and that you can easily be sitting up tall. So you could sit cross-legged, or if you want to sit on your knees, it depends on what your body needs today. So take a little wiggle through the pelvis so you can settle your hips. Bring your awareness to the pit of the belly. Start to pull the pit of the belly in and up. And notice your breath. And notice the ribs. As you breathe in, notice the ribs expand forward, but can you also expand the ribs backwards? And as you breathe out, let the ribs soften. If you're ready for Ujjayi Pranayama, breathe that victorious breath in. Shrug your shoulders towards your ears and gently allow the shoulder blades to rest towards the spine. Notice where your neck is in space. Gently pull the jaw straight back. And then bring the hand to the crown of the head again. Palm on the crown of the head, fingers out, and press the crown of your head up into your hand. And breathe here. In and out. See how slowly you can breathe in 2 more times. Release your hand to your lap and take 2 more breaths as slowly as you can with the awareness of the crown of your head lifting up. If it feels good to stay here, you're welcome to stay here or return to this pose at any point in the practice. Otherwise, let's take tabletop. Get your hands a little wider than the shoulders. Pull belly button to spine and create, just like you were in a seat with your spine straight, do the same thing here. Press your sit bones towards the back of the space, pull the pit of the belly in towards the spine, draw the front ribs in towards each other. Shrug your shoulders towards your ears, then press them in towards the spine. Pull the jaw straight back and reach the crown of the head forward. Breathe in here. Breathe out. You're welcome to stay or move into cows and cats. And bring awareness to the crown of your head as you move and breathe. As if you had a flashlight on the crown of your head and you're shining it in different directions slowly, intentionally. Do 2 more breath cycles on your own timing, slowly. Downward facing dog. For a moment, put your attention on your feet. Put as big of a bend in your knees as you need to so you can lift and spread your toes. Squeeze your legs gently towards each other. Rotate the inner thighs back. Pull the pit of the belly in towards the spine. Draw the front ribs in. Shrug your shoulders towards the ears, then press the shoulder blades towards the spine. Pull the jaw slightly back and shine the flashlight on the crown of your head diagonally towards the front of the mat. Take 2 really slow breaths here. Press the hands down into the mat. 1 more breath. Ragdoll at the front of your mat. You can tiptoe or walk. Have your feet hip distance apart. Align your heels behind your second and third toes. Lift and spread the toes. Let the head hang heavy. So bob the flashlight around with that visual. It's like a floodlight on the crown of your head. Let it hang, dangle down towards the floor. Soften your jaw. Take 1 more breath in. Release your hands. You have the option to toe heel your feet to touch with your heels slightly apart. Pull belly button to spine. Squeeze your legs together as you slowly roll up to a count of 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lift the crown of the head up. Stretch your arms overhead. Inhale. Draw hands into heart center. Exhale. Slight bend in the knees. Pull the pit of the belly in. Shrug the shoulders up. Take them back. Pull the jaw so the crown of the head is right over the shoulders. And we'll Om together 3 times to make the sound of universal consciousness. Inhale. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, release your hands by your sides. Lift the crown of the head up. On your next inhale, extended mountain pose. Be aware of the crown of your head as you forward fold. Little or big bend in the knees. Point the crown of your head towards the floor. Inhale, flat back. Point the crown of the head towards the front of your spine. High plank, pause. And align the body just like we did in all the other poses. Pull the jaw back. And notice which direction the crown of the head is pointing. Squeeze the legs in towards each other. Breathe in. Low plank, breathe out. Your choice, cobra or up dog. Lift the crown of the head up. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Big inhale here. Clear it out. Lift your heels, look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the front of the mat. Flat back, breathe in, reach the crown of the head forward. Exhale, forward fold, point the crown of the head towards your toes. Extended mountain pose. Lift the crown of the head up, or if you choose to look up, lift the crown of the head back. Forward fold on your next breath out. Flat back, breathe in. High plank, breathe out. Pause in the high plank. Notice which direction the crown of the head is reaching. Take another breath in. Low plank on the breath out. Inhale. Cobra or up dog. Pull belly button to spine. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Pause in the downward dog. Notice which direction the crown of the head is reaching. Be intentional. Take 2 breaths in. See what you're looking at. Breathe out. 1 more breath in. Press down. Lift the tailbone up. Lift your heels, look forward. Exhale, step or jump in front of the mat. Flat back, reach the crown of the head forward. Exhale, point the crown of the head towards the toes. Extended mountain pose. Inhale, either look up and take the crown back. Forward fold, exhale. Flat back, breathe in, pit of belly to spine as you reach your head forward. High to low plank at your pace. Be intentional with the top of your head. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down dog. And you be aware of the energy at the crown of the head, as well as in your hands and feet. While you breathe, if you want to have your eyes open, do that, or you can close your eyes and turn your focus in and up towards the middle of the forehead. Take another breath in here. Empty out. Lift your heels, look forward. Exhale, travel. Flat back, breathe in. Reach the crown of the head forward. Forward fold, breathe out. Notice if you can point the crown of the head a little towards the ankles. Chair pose, inhale, take the crown of the head. Diagonal forward. Check in with your feet, lift and spread the toes. Pull belly button to spine as you lift the crown of the head up. Take another breath in. Sit low as you are aware of the top of your head. Take another inhale here. Forward fold on the breath out. Flat back, breathe in. High to low plank, intentional with your hands and your feet. And the top of your head on your inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Right foot forward, warrior one. Plant your feet, pull in towards center, then reach, lift up. Focus your eyes out in front of you. Lift and spread your toes and lunge deeper. Take 2 breaths to experience this pose purely. Inhale, look up, reach up. High to low plank, breathe out. Any variation your body needs. Inhale through the back bend. Exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, warrior one. Plant the feet, pull belly button to spine. Reach the crown of the head up. 2 breaths. On your next breath in, look up, reach up. High to low plank. Up dog to down dog. Aware of the top of your head as you move. Pause in the down dog. So often in my own practice, I futz with the poses. I'm like, oh, fix this, fix that, fix this. And what if we just put in the things to align the pose, and then we just experience it as it is. I'll flow us through 2 sun Bs, an inhale and an exhale per pose, unless you need to take more time. Lift your heels, look forward. Exhale, travel. Flat back, inhale, reach the crown of the head forward. Exhale, forward fold, top of the head towards the toes. Chair pose for 1 breath in, sit low, reach high. Forward fold, breathe out. Flat back, reach the head forward. High to low plank, reach the head forward. Inhale, up dog. Downward dog. Right foot forward, 1 breath in, warrior one. High to low plank. Upward dog. Downward dog. Left foot forward, warrior one. Breathe in. High to low plank, breathe out. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. As we move through 1 more round of sun B, what if in the pause, like you get to each pose and there's a moment where you extend through the top of your head in whatever direction that means. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel. Flat back, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold, deepen. Chair pose, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Flat back, breathe in. High to low plank, breathe out. Upward dog, breathe in. Downward dog, breathe out. Right foot forward, warrior one, breathe in. High to low plank, breathe out. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Left foot forward, warrior one, breathe in. High to low plank, breathe out. Upward dog, breathe in. Downward dog, breathe out. Notice. Set your eyes to one spot. Experience your hands and your feet and the top of your head. Another breath here. Empty. Side plank, left hand high, any variation that you choose. While you're here, pit of belly to spine, and extend through the crown of the head. Whether you're looking straight side or up or down. 2 breaths. On an inhale, high plank, side plank, exhale. Pull the pit of the belly into the spine and set your gaze. Extend through the crown of the head. One more breath. High plank, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Soften the jaw. Focus the eyes in one direction and reach the crown of the head in the other direction. Kick your right leg high on the inhale. Low lunge, exhale. Pause. Pull the right hip back. Pull pit of belly to spine. Pull the jaw straight back. On your next breath in, reach the crown of the head up towards the ceiling. Crescent lunge. Gently apply the alignment to stack the body in a way that allows the crown of the head to gently reach up. Inhale here. Go a little deeper on the exhale. One more breath. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist. Any variation of a twist. And play with that flashlight, the imaginary flashlight on the top of the head. Pull belly button to spine. In which direction are you reaching the crown of the head? Crescent lunge on your inhale. Warrior two on the exhale. We'll flow through reverse warrior, extended side angle 3 times. And notice what happens with the head. Reverse warrior on the inhale. Extended side angle, exhale. Reverse warrior on your inhale. Extended side angle, exhale. Press down into the feet as you reverse warrior, reach the crown of the head. Extended side angle to stay for 2 breaths. High plank on your next breath in. Low plank on your breath out. Upward dog on the inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Pause, inhale. See what you're looking at, exhale. Lift the left leg high, inhale. Low lunge, exhale, pause. Pull the left hip back, pull the pit of the belly into the spine. Press down into the floor, rise up, crescent lunge, inhale. Gently put in the alignment. Pull the front ribs in, pit of belly to spine. Press down to lift up. See one thing as you lunge deeper and breathe. Inhale here. Twist on the exhale. Hold the belly button in towards the spine, press down through the feet, and reach the crown of the head. 2 more breaths. Crescent lunge on your inhale, warrior 2 on the exhale. Lift and spread your toes, pull in to midline, reverse warrior, inhale. Extended side angle, exhale. Imagine the flashlight on the crown of the head shining in the direction your head is moving. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side. On your own timing, 1 more. Belly button in, you get 2 breaths. Press down as you reach out the top of your head. One more breath, cycle. High plank on your inhale. Press through your hands and feet, reach the top of the head. On your exhale, take low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Pause and experience. Be with the down dog purely. Never before experienced this down dog. Lift your heels, look forward. Travel to the front of the mat. Flat back, breathe in. Forward fold, reach the top of the head towards the floor. Extended mountain pose, inhale. Quad stretch, right foot back. Slight bend in the standing knee. Align your body. Pull the front ribs in. Press the shoulder blades in towards the spine. Notice where your jaw is in space. And stack the crown of the head over your shoulders. See as you breathe. Lift the crown of the head up as you release your foot into standing leg raise to the front. Have your knee in line with your hip. Pull belly button to spine. Lift the crown of the head up. Carry your right knee to the right. Option to look over your left shoulder. Notice your foot that's touching the floor, and notice the top of your head. Bring the knee back to center. Reach the arms overhead. Inhale. Warrior 3. Kick the right leg back. Reach the arms forward. Notice if you had a flashlight on the top of your head, what direction would it be facing? If this is too intense to have your arms forward, bring your hands to your thigh or reach the arms back. Continue the awareness on the top of your head. Another breath in. Breathe out. Open up to half moon. So 1 more pose here. Notice the top of your head. You're welcome to take a half bind or a full bind here. Tapasana. Pull belly button to spine, reach the top of the head. 1 more breath. Release, forward fold. And shake it out. Flat back, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Extended mountain pose, inhale. Quad stretch, left foot back. Slight bend in the standing knee so that you can create a neutral pelvis. Draw the front ribs in, shoulders back. Jaw over the chest, crown of the head over the shoulders. Press down into the standing foot, lift the top of the head, standing leg raise with one leg up. Single leg mountain. Another breath in. Carry the knee to the left. Option to look over the right. Breathe. Looks like we lost half the class. Keep breathing. Come back to center. Reach the arms overhead. Inhale, warrior three. Pull belly button to spine. And notice the direction that the crown of the head is reaching. Take 2 breaths to be with the pose. Half moon. Stay and expand or come into half bind or a full bind. Kick, reach as you pull in. Pull in as you reach out. One more breath. Forward fold. Shimmy, shake it out. Flat back on your inhale. Forward fold on the exhale. Extended mountain pose, inhale. Hands to heart center. Gonna pause and come to the camera. And let's talk about setting up our alignment for Shirshasana preparation. So everybody identify the top of your head. So some people say put your palm to forehead, rest your fingers on your head where your middle finger is the middle. I think that's relative to how long your fingers are. But that place where you've been lifting up from, and the jaw's back and you lift up, that's the place that we're gonna put on the floor. Everybody do genie in a bottle arms. And then you can see in the camera, I guess whether you're making a obtuse triangle, too close, too far, we're going for in line with the shoulders, right? So genie in a bottle is generally shoulder distance. Leave your elbows there. And then I'm gonna have you put the crown of your head, I have my hands clasped, so the crown of my head goes inside my hands on the floor. So I'll demo. It'll be genie in a bottle, elbows down, leave the elbows, clasp the hands, and then put the top of the head on the floor. From there, top of the head on the floor, then I lift the heels up. I might have to tiptoe a little bit forward, but if I have too much pressure in my head, then you're gonna need to call the chiropractor. So we don't wanna call the chiropractor. We're just building strength in our arms while also bringing awareness to our crown chakra. Hopefully you all feel warm at this point, so we're ready for this. So try it with me. Genie in your bottle arms, put the elbows down. Leave the elbows where they are, clasp your hands. Lift your hips up and gently rest the crown of your head on the floor. You may stay here and breathe as you got full awareness in the top of the head. Take 2 more breaths here. 1 more breath. Slowly bring the knees down. Sit your hips back onto your heels and sit up. Okay, if that felt good, as a good practice for being aware of the top of the head, do that again. If you're ready for more, next step will be, so just watch, genie in a bottle, elbows stay, clasp the hands, lift the hips, rest the head. If you're ready for more, you tiptoe your feet towards your face and do a half a cannonball with each foot. Half a cannonball while you breathe. Try it on. Genie in a bottle. Elbows down, clasp the hands. Curl the toes under, lift the hips up, press the head, rest the head on the floor, and do half a cannonball. Breathe. Half a cannonball with the other foot. If you want one more time each side, slowly come down, sit back onto your heels. How are we doing? Any questions? Great. Okay, if you're ready for more, I don't teach it at a wall, but leave yourself plenty of space from the wall, because the wall tends to give us false confidence and then we end up at the chiropractor. So we're building strength. So next step will be, if you want next step, just watch. Genie in a bottle. Elbows stay, clasp the hands, hips up, head down. You might choose to do a full cannonball. Might be next step. And breathe. Just gentle pressure on the crown of the head. Your elbows and shoulders and arms are doing, well, no, your elbows aren't doing the work. Your muscles in your arms and shoulders are doing the work. Okay, try it on. You might be back at step one because you're building the strength. Either way, no matter what pose you're doing, you're building awareness to the crown of the head. You choose level 1, level 2, or level 3 as a cannonball. If you can't breathe slowly, that's your clue to come down. And slowly come down. One more round. Either way, whatever level you're choosing, we're building awareness to the crown chakra. Okay, last level. Genie in a bottle, just watch. Clasp, head in from cannonball. You can start to lift the knees and the feet. Should be able to almost lift the crown of the head off the floor. You're pressing down so hard. Okay, try it on, last round. Genie in a bottle. Elbows down, clasp the hands. Gently rest the head. You might just stay with the head rested because that's been a lot of work so far. If you're ready for more, maybe you do half a cannonball. Maybe you do full cannonball. Breathe on purpose for 5. Breathe for 4. Breathe for 3. Press the floor away. The crown of the head is just gently resting on the floor. 2 and 1. Come down. Nice work. Just a bunch of people playing with headstand in their homes. All together. Good work. All right, let's do rabbit pose. So you have your toes curled under, reach for your heels. Tuck your chin to your chest. And press the top of the head onto the floor as you pull against your feet. Breathe as slowly as you can. Slowly come up. We'll do the opposite. We'll do camel pose. I like to have a block between the inner thighs if you would like to. Start first just standing on the knees. Stack the hips over the knees, pull belly button to spine, front ribs in, roll the shoulders back, tuck the chin to the chest. Reach the crown of the head, whether it's diagonally backwards, you might be straight up towards the ceiling, or you may be able to take the crown of the head to reach towards the wall behind you or towards the floor. Two more breaths. One more breath. Squeeze the legs, come up. Did my AirPods just die? AirPods just made a noise. Switching technology. Can you hear me? Okay. All right. Downward facing dog. Pause a moment in this downward dog to be purely with the pose. Brand new right here. Fully experience the next breath in. And breath out. Kick the right leg up in the air behind you, inhale. Low lunge, exhale. Crescent lunge, reach the crown of the head up. Warrior two, breathe out. Straighten the front leg, inhale, triangle pose. Reach the crown of the head diagonally forward. Over the right leg in triangle pose. You can look straight side as you reach the top of your head. You could rotate your head and look up or down. Be with the pose for 2 more breaths. Slowly rise up, star pose. Into goddess pose, heels and toes out. Gently shake the head no, let any tension in the neck and jaw go. As you lift the crown of the head up while you sit low, low, low. Breathe. One more. Star pose, reach up. Pyramid pose, face the front of your mat. Press the back heel down. Notice the top of the head, start with the flashlight reaching straight up, and then shine the flashlight forward, forward, forward as you hinge at your hips. Hold your belly button in. Reach the crown of the head forward. One more breath. Lift up halfway if you're not already there. Twisting triangle, bring your left hand down. Reach the right hand out. Align the spine and torso and have your head be an extension of the spine. Press into the back heel as you reach the top of your head forward. One more breath. See how slowly you can breathe. Go deeper on the exhale. High plank. Breathe in. Reach the top of the head forward. Exhale. Breathe out. Low plank. Reach the top of the head forward. Upward dog. Inhale. Downward dog. Empty. Left leg high, breathe in. Low lunge, breathe out. Crescent lunge, reach the crown of the head up. Warrior two, breathe out. Straighten the front leg, breathe in. Triangle pose, reach the top of the head diagonally forward. Press into the center of both heels. Lift and spread your toes. Experience for 2 more breaths. Star pose, inhale. Goddess pose, exhale. Let any tension go in the neck and jaw and shoulders. You can do some shimmies, wiggles, and then settle. You can have your hands wherever you want them to be. Lift the crown of the head up as you deepen, deepen, deepen. One more breath. Extend star pose. Inhale, pyramid pose. Face the front. Step your back foot in. Press down into your back heel as you lift the crown of the head up. Shine the flashlight up and forward. Out, out, out. Two more breaths. Be pure with the pose. Twisting triangle. Press the center of the back heel down into the mat as you reach the crown of the head forward. From the down and reach, twist. Two more breaths. High plank, breathe in, reach the crown of the head forward. Low plank, breathe out. Reach the crown of the head, up dog, down dog. Bridge pose, make your way onto your back. As you lay on your back, notice the top of your head as you press the hips up. You're welcome to stay in bridge pose, or you're invited in the awareness of the crown chakra to press up the top of the head. Gentle, not a lot of pressure, just gentle touching of the top of the head. If you're ready for more, you can extend the space between your head and the floor. Wheel pose for 5. Breathe for 4. 3, 2. Last breath. Come down. Windshield wiper your shins side to side. Extend your legs up in the air. Palms flat by your sides. Notice, shake your head no. Let your head settle back into center. So press the back of your head into the floor and put your awareness on the crown of the head as you extend your feet up. Breathe in. Aware of the crown of the head as you lower your legs part way. Aware of the crown of the head as you breathe in and lower the legs part way. More. Aware of the crown of the head as you lower your legs as far as you can go. Lift the legs back up. 2 more rounds. Inhale. Exhale, lower the legs part way. Aware of the crown of the head. Lower the legs more. Extend through the crown of the head as you lower your legs as far as you can go. Last round, legs up. Exhale, lower. Extend the crown of the head. Breathe and lower. Inhale. Crown of the head. Reach through the crown of the head as you lower your legs as far as you can go. Hug the knees into your chest. Tee your arms out to the sides, palms down. Bring your knees to chair pose. Same awareness in the top of the head. Reach through the crown of the head towards the back of your space. Inhale. Exhale, hover your knees above the mat to the right, 2 inches. Keep reaching through the crown of the head. Breathe in. Exhale, come back to center. Stay, reach through the crown of the head. Inhale. Exhale, hover your legs to the left. Hover them above the ground. Reach through the crown of the head. Breathe in. Exhale, back to center. You're welcome to keep the knees bent or extend the left leg up. Breathe in. Hover the legs to the right. Breathe out. Reach to the crown of the head. Inhale. Exhale, back to center. Option to extend the other leg. Breathe in. Exhale, hover your legs to the left. Reach through the crown of the head. Breathe in. Exhale, back to center. 1 more round. Option to extend both legs. Inhale. Exhale, hover the legs to the right. Reach through the crown of the head. Breathe in. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, hold. Exhale, hover to the left. Extend through the crown of the head. Exhale back to center, give your knees a squeeze. Rock side to side. Supine figure 4. Bring your right ankle across the left thigh. As you stretch through the hips, you could close your eyes and look up towards the middle of your forehead. Just imagine that flashlight on the top of your head, shining towards the back of your space. And pure with the pose as it is. Supine single leg extension. Reach the right leg overhead. You can grab onto the ankle or calf. Option to keep the left knee bent or extend the left leg on the mat. See how slowly you can breathe in and out while you have awareness on the top of the head and on the body. One more breath. Supine figure 4, left ankle across. Intentional with your breath and your eyes. Eyes could be closed as you shine the imaginary flashlight on the top of your head towards the back of your space. Supine single leg extension, left leg up. Option to extend the right leg. As you experience the stretch, also experience the top of your head. Release, give your knees a squeeze. Time for the feet up in the air. So if you want to do waterfall pose or shoulder stand, do that. Otherwise, if you want one more headstand practice, you can take Sirsasana. Whatever pose you're in, be intentional with awareness on the top of the head. See how slowly you can breathe. You're in waterfall or shoulder stand and want to come into plow pose, you can bring your toes towards the floor behind you. 3 more breaths. You want to take ear pressure pose. You can bend your knees by your ears. Slowly come down. Supine twist with one or both knees to the right. See if you can breathe in for a count of 6. See if you can breathe out for a count of 8. See if you can breathe in for a count of 7. Breathe out for a count of 9. Breathe in for a count of 8. Breathe out for a count of 10. Slowly switch sides. Take the same pattern with your breathing, 6 and 8, 7 and 9, 8 and 10. Once you're complete, come back to center. Or anything else your body needs before final relaxation. If you need a happy baby or Supta Baddha Konasana. And settle in for final relaxation. Have about 3 minutes to let your body receive. Whether that's laying on your back, your feet wide and your hands on the mat, or any other variation that allows you to just be. Take a breath in through the nose. Open mouth, side out. Do that one more time in through the nose. Side out, exhale. Come back to your normal, natural breathing. And let yourself just be. Bring us out when the time is right. awareness back to your own purpose breathing. Invite some movement to your fingers and toes. Rock your head side to side or stretch your arms. And roll over to either side into a fetal position. And let your head rest. Acknowledge yourself for doing the work, for getting on your mat. And slowly come up to a seat. You can sit on a block again, if that's helpful to have your spine stack. And look through the crown of the head. You can bring your palms to touch at the center of your chest. Let's take one clearing breath, followed by 3 ohms. Inhale. Open mouth, side out. Inhale for Om. Your thumbs to the middle of your forehead. May all beings everywhere be blessed with happiness and freedom. May the thoughts, words, and actions of our own lives contribute to that happiness and freedom for all. We bow forward in gratitude for this practice that brought us together today. Thank you.